Well, I suppose a short time in the footy club. What's your first impression?
Well, it's obviously going to be tough work, and clearly all these blokes have developed over the years, and got a long way to go, but I'm looking forward to the challenge.
What's it feel like now when you slip the shirt on, you walk around the change rooms this morning, and all of a sudden you're seeing blokes you've probably watched on television for the last 10 years?
Yeah, no, it's interesting. I realised it when I was standing next to Simon Goodwin grabbing a drink of water. I'm thinking, how did I get here? And it's just daunting, really. I didn't see myself being here a year ago. So, yeah.
Crows are renowned for doing the biggest pre-seasons of any of the AFL clubs. Are you feeling like you've got a big summer ahead of you?
Oh yeah, big time. I did a session just then that was apparently a light one, but it was pretty tough. But big summer ahead. Yeah.
From that, as a perspective, like recruit at the footy club, when you hear your name called to the Crows, what was the first thing that races through your mind?
Well, I was on the phone at the time. I didn't hear it, so I didn't hear it, but I heard my whole family start screaming. I thought, what's happened? Is it finished or have I been picked? So I went upstairs and saw my name on the list, and I just started shaking. I laid down on the floor for the next half an hour just thinking what just happened, and it was my relief, just because the first 59 picks of the draft was the most intense things I've ever sat through, so relief is pretty much the only word I can really describe it.
What did you get on the phone for that stage of proceedings?
What was that?
What did you get on the phone for at that stage of the draft?
Because someone's computer was stuffing up, my sister's boyfriend's computer was stuffing up, and they thought he had the list, the Kangaroos were listed, and he heard my name at 59, so he thought I'd been picked to the Kangaroos, and then it came up, and so he's told me I've been picked to the Roos, and then it came up as Adelaide, and everyone got confused, and so that's the reason I was on the phone.
All done.
No, hang on, let me finish yet. Where do you fit into the tall mix? Obviously, all due respect, there were some bigger, high-profile talls picked up by the club as well. Yeah. You're a little bit smoky. Where do you fit into the tall mix at Adelaide?
Not sure. I suppose just an extra tall forward, so to speak. So if you got two tall blokes up the guts, you use a tall one on the flank or something. But I suppose a third key forward. I suppose. Yeah.
And you're pretty much Mr. Versatility, I guess. I know you played a bit of ruck in juniors, but AFL level would be more likely to be an attacking player.
Oh yeah. No, I played ruck for Claremont last year, and because I'm only 190 centimetres, it's going to versing a bloke like Sandlands is 22 centimetres taller than me. I don't think I'll do much good. So forward player, or close to goals would be much better for me. Yeah.
Is your athleticism a real strength of your game? They reckon you can run, you can jump, great vertical leap and all that sort of stuff. Are they your real assets?
Probably athleticism, because I measured a pretty good vertical leap and got a pretty good 20-metre sprint score at state screening, and so my athleticism is good. Yeah.
Where does that come from? Were you an athlete as a kid, or?
Not really. Just year 8 at school I started doing high jump, and I continued on with that, and then I started playing basketball, which implemented more jumping and more using more of my athleticism, and then year 12 it really just started to develop much better, and it's come to the point where it's got me over the line to get picked up, I suppose.
I think Katrina wrote about on the website about the Buddy Franklin connection. Can you run us through that, please?
I knew that was going to be a question regarding that. From the same town. I went to school with him for a couple of years and played footy with him for a couple of years because we had a Nippers League, which is ages like 9 to 12, and they needed extras when I was about 6 or 7, so I went up and played with him, and I don't have massive association with him. I don't know if he'd even remember who I am, but I'm from the same town.
When you see it's a small town, obviously, what's the population there?
About 2,000 or 3,000, I think. Not sure.
When you see, he's obviously a freak and a superstar, but when you see a guy achieve what he's achieved, I'm not saying he did the same thing, but I guess it would give you confidence coming from the same town that you can make a decent fist of it, or?
Confidence or pressure, it's hard to say. Not particularly. as you said, he's a freak, so he's an absolute superstar. I don't know if I'll reach as great heights as he does. Obviously, I'd love to, but yeah, I'll just do my best to get as near to that as I can and see where I go from there. Yeah.
Is he watching pretty closely though, knowing he's from the same town? Does it mean more to you?
Made me a bit of a Hawthorn supporter, to be honest, and love watching the grand final and seeing him dominate a little bit. But yeah, it's good to watch him.
Are there any other players you look upon as role models?
No, not particularly. Because I've got an association with him, I always thought, yeah, I'll watch him a bit closer because he's from the same town. But there's no other players I really model myself on. Like I just want to be my own style of player and really just take it as it comes and be whoever I be.
Have you met him or had much to do with him since he's become a big star?
When he was a draft prospect in when he was in year 12, I met him when I was in year, I think I was in year 8 or 9, and he had no idea who I was. So I doubt now he'd even have a clue, because I was just a little kid back when I knew him. So nah.
Now you're in the system though, mate, he might take more notice, I'm
Hopefully,
sure.
yeah.
I'm sure he'd know that you're in the system now.
Yeah, let's hope so. He'll probably see it all over the news, me talking about him and wondering who I am. So yeah.
What number do you wear? You've got a Hawthorn jumper, you say you're very from it all?
Yeah, no, I've got a Hawthorn jumper with the number 31 on it. I'm a massive Stewie Jew fan, even more so than Buddy, but yeah, got a Hawthorn jumper. Bought that especially for the grand final, just so I can be in the mix. But yeah.
Did you go to the grand final?